Who will resist transfers from the National Police Service will cease receiving their salaries. Now, this is according to Interior Cabinet Secretary Kithure Kindiki, who appeared before the Senate today morning. Kindiki ordered the National Police Service to effect the transfer of police officers who served in one area for more than 3 years in a bid to counter corruption.
National administration sets in place mechanisms to improve service delivery and counter crime and corruption within its ranks. Officers will now not serve in the same jurisdiction for more than 3 years.
It has now been decided that going forward, no officer who has served for more than 3 years should remain in the station they are serving. We have given the police command a maximum of 60 days to make sure that all officers countrywide who have stayed for more than 3 years, not 5, must be transferred.
Additionally, Kindiki warned that any officer who will resist any transfer will face the consequences, top among them ceasing to receive their monthly dues.
The directive by the government is that any officer after the 60 days who continues to resist or for whatever reason does not move to a new station, the salary will be stopped. It is that serious. And for those doing sensitive operations, normally we move them after 1 year because the kinetic work and operations they engage in are extremely demanding.
With the National Police reservists on the spot for misuse of firearms accorded to them, the CS assured the Senate that action will be taken against any officer using their firearms for criminal activities, noting that the licensing board is conducting a nationwide crackdown against illegal firearms.
A overwhelming majority of National Police Reservists continue to do a great job in securing the communities where they have been deployed. We have had isolated cases of misuse of firearms. They are few, but the damage is devastating. We've had like 2-3 cases, and we have made it clear that when NPRs misuse firearms, we shall disarm them immediately and prosecute them. We have already taken measures on 2 cases, actually 3 cases, 1 in Samburu and 2 in Elgeyo Marakwet.
With the senators lamenting over young uniformed officers being sent to danger zones, Kindiki was of a different opinion, insisting that officers are sent on different duties in accordance with their training as opposed to their age.
It's not about age of the officer. It is the training of the officer that determines the deployment. Because you can have a very experienced officer but has no exposure, has no training to handle sophisticated crime. So the age of the officer should not be the problem. You can have a 27-year-old, but they were recruited very early after Kiganjo or APTC and taken to serious counter-terrorism training.
Ian Keitani, Look Up TV.
Now, that particular story was produced by